in a Mad Sim Racing jersey. There we go. And in the background, before we get going, I want to show our video audience at least. Check this on YouTube. John has, I believe, his wife, and I'll let him get closer to the mic to comment on it, but he's pulling it up now to describe for the audio listeners. It is basically, it's gorilla to Simrig. It's the evolutionary chart of the, what are they called? Australopithecus or something like that. But basically, it starts as a gorilla, a little bit more upright than a caveman with a stick, then an upright human, and then back down to the Simrig.
That's beautiful.
It's a beautiful work of art. I don't know if that's a Christmas gift. I'm going to let John put it up. He's going to come back to the mic. Tell us about that, because that's going to be something that's noticeable in your background in both streams and when you're on the show here, and we'll talk about something a little later about podcasting, but tell us a bit about that art project.
Absolutely. Well, hey, thank you for having me on, first and foremost. Been listening to you guys for a very long time, and finally busted out of my shell and decided to join the Discord group, and then one thing led to another, and now I'm wearing a damn Mad Sim Racing jersey and talking to you guys on this podcast, so thank you for that. But in regards to the piece of artwork that you saw, my beautiful, wonderful, very supportive wife put a lot of time and effort into that, and I know I promised her that if the opportunity came up, I'd give her a shout out. So when she listens to this, I love you, thank you. But she to give her credit, she does put up with a lot of racing leagues and especially special events where we
Hang on, John. Your wife actually listens to this?
No, only when I show it to her. I got excited. I said, I said, hey, I'm doing some sim racing. Join these guys at Mad Sim Racing, and then, well, actually, now I'm, I gave them money as a sponsor, and they're putting a commercial up. So then I let her listen to it, and my son and I typically on Saturdays or Fridays or Saturdays, whenever the podcast release, we go on what we call nap drives. So I put him in the back seat. He loves it. I get to cruise around the back roads here. I love driving, in real life and in the sim. But he listens to the show, and I'll never forget, the first time that the tired of getting caught up in turn one. So are we. Vicky, commercial came up, and he was like, Dad, they said Javicki. I said, that's right, buddy. So I shared it with my friends and family, and they absolutely love it. And so, but no, I like I said before, I don't have friends that love like sports cars or even get what like sim racing is. I've got, one buddy of mine that I've had over on the rig, and he does enjoy it and he supports it. But, more importantly, to talk about, the latest sports car 365 article, or like I see Patrick always post the racer.com articles, having somewhere to jump on and scratch that itch, which with you guys is absolutely amazing. So,
This is Into the Apex Motorsport Podcast Network.